RMS chorus, let's go. Hey, welcome to this assignment. This is page 15, number 10 in our book, Seeing at First Sight. So what we want to do is, this is number 10 in your book, and we want to assign every note syllables. And to do that, let's talk about some notes on the staff. So this is a piece of paper with lots of staves on it. We're going to zoom in to one of the staves, and I'm just going to quickly draw a treble clef. It's kind of a weird symbol, but it's a good clef. And we're going to add a flat on the B line. This third line up is called the B line, but we're mostly concerned with this note in the first space. And we are in the key of F, and this note on the first space is our F. All right, it's F. And in the key of F, this note is Do. We don't have to write the F. We can just assume that we're in the key of F because of the flat. So the flat, this is the flat, and that shows that we're in the key of F. All right, so now in the key of F, this first space is Do. This note on the second line is called Re. The second space, Mi. Third line, Fa. Third space, Sol. Fourth line, La. Fourth space, Ti. And the top line is Do again. It repeats. So if this is Do, then we have Do, Re, Mi, Fa, Sol, La, Ti, Do. So whenever you see a note on the third line, it's going to be Mi. Let's imagine, here's our treble clef. Let's imagine that you see this note right here, and you'll think, oh, is that on a line or a space? Well, it's between lines, that means it's on a space. And it's on the second space from the bottom. We always count spaces from the bottom up. So second space, and we can see that this Mi is on the second space. And so we know this is Mi. All right? Yeah. Let's check out another example. And let's imagine we have this note on the fourth line up. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we can also see that this note right here, La, is fourth line up. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we know that this is La. And we're just going to name it below it La. And that's how we do it. That's how we name all the notes with their solfege syllables. Okay, let's go over to page 15 in your book. You don't have to have your book at home for this. Before we do number 10, let's do an example of number 6. So we see this note, the first note right here, is it on a line or a space? Well, there's no line going through the middle of the note head, and the note head is between two lines, so we say it's on a space. So this note is on a space. And is it on the first space, second space, third space, fourth space? Well, the bottom space is the first space. So it's on the first space. So we go over to our little key, which I will provide in the assignment. Where is it? There it is. And we look here, which of these notes is on the first space? And we know it's this Do right here. That's our first space note. So, knowing that, we can go over to this note. We don't need all this other stuff. Let's erase this stuff. And we just need to put in D-O. That's Do. Second line, this is Re. Second space, this is Mi. Third line, Do, Re, Mi, Fa. Second space, La. Second line, Re. of the music. Let's open it up. Yeah, here we go. All right, first space, do, second line, re, mi. And as I learn these syllables on their lines and spaces, I can react faster to what they are. Fa, I don't have to think so much about what they are. I can just name them. Oh, do you see where I messed up? Oh my goodness, that's embarrassing. I did mess up here. That's why I check my work. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la. All right. Sol, fa, mi. That's what happens when I talk and teach at the same time. All right, this right here, that is a rest where we don't make any sound. We don't have to put anything there, so we're going to leave it blank. Our last measure is a bunch of do's. Do, do, do. What this sounds like, if we have our first pitch right here, do, re, mi, fa, mi, re, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, sol, fa, mi, re. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do, do, do. All right, and that was number 6. So that's a good practice to do. Number 7 is another good way to practice. And number 8, let's do number 8 together. Make sure I have the beginning and end all in here. Zoom in as much as I can. And let's choose another funky color. Oh, what the, wait, that is too thick. I need it. You can use lowercase if you want. Lowercase is fine. Do, re, re, mi. 1, 2, 3. Mi, fa, sol, la, sol, fa, fa, mi. 1, 2, 3, 4. Mi, re, do. And that's done. Good. Now we're ready for number 10. Kind of curved down there, but we can still do it. All right, it starts in the first space, so we know it starts on do. And all of these first notes are on the first space here. Okay, the next note right here is going to be re. And that's as much as I want to show you. I want you to do the rest. We have the first measure given to you, and I want you to do the rest by yourself and show me your work. You can take a picture of it. You can print it off, take a picture, email it to me, or if you're doing it on an iPad with a pencil, you can snap a shot of it and email it to me or submit it in the Schoology assignment. Thanks. Hope this was helpful.